Hello, everyone. It is me, Alex. Welcome to episode 70 of Millennial Movie Talk. I am joined with, as always, Michael Herman.
Hello.
And Roden Dixon.
Hello.
Here we are, episode 70, on the cusp of greatness.
Well, we just passed greatness. We don't get greatness for like another 30 episodes now.
Nah, it's just we've hit our peak.
Hit our peak.
It's all down here from now.
This is the after show now.
Oh, this is talking Millennial Movie Talk.
This is it with Chris Hardwick. Anyway, here we are, episode 70, I believe I said that multiple times, and wouldn't that be a great hosting job I've done? How are we all?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
I'm all right.
Getting stuck into a lot of uni work. I've been busy with work and everything this past week. It's a good time for us over here, at least, in good old little old SA.
Yes, it is lovely. Better to be here than Victoria, but
rip.
Who would want to be there?
Yep. It's a big up on there. Premier from saying, "Why do you want to be in Adelaide?"
Oop.
And sorry, mate.
Oop. Apparently, random tangent. Apparently, Tourism SA, then current thing that they're doing to like promote SA is what a state we're in.
Yeah.
As in, like, we're actually doing okay?
Yeah, we're good.
And after one of the things they put out after that comment was like, yeah, why would you want to be here followed by all the things you can do here?
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah, they actually made an ad. They were quick on that to make an ad, which is good. You know, we've got some good marketing people behind the wheel.
We got a good little film industry down here.
Now,
speaking of film,
some more talk. We got to go into the movie news, and we don't have any buttons because
transitional sound. Pick a random one.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, that has been a minute.
As the tear rolls down his face.
Yep.
Alex,
he's actually about to cry.
Alex, what's one of your favorite franchises starring the one and only Keanu Reeves?
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
What's another one?
The Matrix.
What's another one?
John Constantine. Because they're thinking about doing another one.
They are. You're closer.
Speed?
No, you're
Speed
further
2.
away.
Speed 2?
No, not Speed 2.
Cruise Control?
No.
Speed 3 out of control.
I can pull this guy out of anything. Hang on.
Yeah. Come on.
I think I've hit the peak there.
No, there's another
SPF 30.
SPF 30.
There's another
Is that
John
the
one.
Is that the shitty Netflix one that like is his beach house that you?
Yeah, that's the SPF 30.
Yeah.
He's in.
Johnny Mnemonic.
Don't know what that is.
That's like a bad 90s like cyber chase movie.
Is it a franchise?
It is a franchise.
Is it?
Yes, big one. Last 10 years.
Did he say Bill and Ted?
He did.
Last thing I said.
Last 10 years.
rephrase it, hoping it's
Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
That's basic. Yep.
Bill and Ted Face the Music.
You're closer. Around this time zone.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Oh, sorry.
After Earth.
Okay, John Wick.
Oh yeah, that.
So John Wick
movie that should have been a trilogy, but now they've gone to 5.
Yep, that's the world we live in right now. John Wick 4 is happening, but guess what? So is John Wick 5, and they're filming back to back.
You know what?
It could have ended at 3.
Could end it at 3, but with saying that, no, it should end it at 3. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't defend it.
Look, I mean,
no, hang on. It should not end at 3 because 3 leaves on a cliffhanger. But
they should
have only done 3.
Yeah, they should have rounded it off.
They should have wrapped 3 up because it would have been a good little John Wick trilogy. We all would have moved on and been like, wow, Keanu Reeves should do some more things. Like The Matrix.
Yeah, which is having a 4th film.
Oh, yes.
But, I mean, when action's done well, like they do it well, I guess you can't complain.
They do it very well. I'm interested to see how it goes. I hope it does not leave a stain on what is currently a quite good franchise.
I don't think they're going to ruin it. I just think...
With saying that though, I'm a big advocate. I want more Mission Impossibles. I want to give more. But they're getting better and better. Better and better.
Haven't they lined up the next 3 or something?
Next 2 are filming back to back.
Okay, so this is a bit of a trend going on in Hollywood right now.
Is it?
Didn't they just
2020?
do this?
Was it meant to be 21 and
22?
Didn't they just do this with Fast and Furious as well?
I didn't film back to back.
They didn't they?
No, but okay. I mean those films are not going to stop. They're going to space, people.
He's called it here.
The family will be in space. Which I really hope they go to space.
Dude, at this point,
it
might
would
as
be
well.
so bonkers, and I can't wait to make Steph watch that. I can't wait for them to be Tokyo drifting around moon craters and And
in those moon buggies.
Yeah, fuck it, send them to Mars. Like, I don't care.
We're gonna do a drift around the Earth's orbit.
You know what? Do you know what they do? And it bloody would be entertaining too. It'd make a lot of money if I mean, it's impossible because it's not how it works. But if they somehow drove around the ring of Saturn, I mean, you can't do it because it's just rocks. But I mean, they would do it.
Yeah, they'd give it a red hot go.
I mean, they've jumped between buildings. What's jumping between big space rocks?
That was the 5th one. No, that was the 7th one. They're on 9 now.
He punched a torpedo.
The Rock punched a torpedo out the way. They outrun a submarine. They went against a submarine and failed the Furious. And they called it Failed the Furious. But yeah, Mission Impossible. I'd take... Because Tom Cruise put so much commitment into those movies. I mean, I know so does Keanu, but Tom Cruise is on a different level where that guy just illegally learned how to fly a helicopter.
Was it illegally?
He illegally learned how to fly a helicopter.
Oh, okay.
So he could do those scenes in...
at the end of
Fallout.
He broke, jumping between the buildings. Was he broke his
ankle? Shattered his ankle, and they used the take.
Yeah. Which is just like rubbing salt in the wound.
It's so...
No, he's probably like, no, just keep it.
He would be too, man. He loves what he does. Him and Keanu, though, like you hear those two guys talk about movies. Keanu's got a great quote out there. He's like, I love movies. I love watching them. I love making them. I love movies. And
such a good impersonation.
Was it?
I know, you had me fooled.
Thanks. And then like you listen to Tom Cruise talk about movies, and like the action people, man, the people that just make fun, entertaining action movies, they're the ones that are like,
we love this.
They fucking love movies.
They're having the best time because they just get to have fun.
Tom Cruise says he watches 1 movie a day.
Damn.
He's like, that's what I do. I'm just like,
how does Tom Cruise have time for that?
Oh, he probably doesn't sleep. Scientology, man, probably got on some weird
He's jacked
pill.
up on some shit.
He's probably yoked out.
That's actually why he does all his own stunts.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
So good, and like they have such a commitment to what they do.
I mean, like he literally learned how to halo jump and everything.
He learned how to halo jump. I've never seen Top Gun. I'm going to watch it so I can go see the new one because the shit that they do in that movie that looks like they filmed, like all the shots with them are actually them flying jets in the cockpit. Like Tom Cruise definitely flew a jet in that movie.
Oh, he probably did. I wouldn't put it past him.
I love Tom Cruise. I'm sorry. Him and The Rock are the last 2 big Hollywood action heroes, movie stars.
Yeah, that's fair.
The Rock is furious.
Why?
Because The Rock is a big action hero, but
they're the last 2. The Rock is the last. Even just maybe narrowing it down, I say The Rock's the last of the Hollywood action stars. There's not much anymore. You don't get them anymore. Yeah, but you got big actors. You got great actors, but like the last of the Hollywood.
Yeah, like action stars.
Yep, The Rock's it.
Yeah, because I can't think of anyone under 30 who isn't in an action movie, but is then also just doing
who would it have been up? Like who would you?
Willis.
Willis would have been. What about Statham?
Willis, Statham, Stallone.
But all of these people are over.
Yeah,
30
they're getting
40.
Yeah, it's Arnie.
Definitely Arnie. Yeah.
All of these people, and then and now you look at them. We got Keanu, but that guy's 50.
I'm still shocked to learn that he's 50.
Oh no! If you look at Bill and Ted, and he doesn't have the beard, you're like, this dude's 50.
No, what you call it? On my way to uni on the bus, I was like, one of the random Facebook videos was like the audition tapes for the original Bill and Ted.
Oh really?
That's like some page post them, and like you see him like trying to do it with all these other stars, like either Keanu or Alex, like trying to do it with other stars, and like then they just show theirs, and it's like, no, they're in sync. That's them. Like it was really cool. Like the dude from Teen Wolf was one of them.
Michael J. Fox.
No, someone else. I don't know.
Teen Wolf.
I think it was
like the old Teen Wolf.
I'm not sure. He just said Teen Wolf next to his name.
Ah, okay. Michael J. Fox and Teen Wolf. Michael J. Fox and Bill and Ted Save the Universe could be cool. Bill and Ted Save the Universe. That's the next one. Come on. You know they're doing 4. Keanu Reeves is in it. Like he's a star. Alex Winter aged very well though.
Yes,
yeah, weird. Like the dude looks hardly any older.
Alex Winter also directed the Smosh movie.
Oh,
they did a Smosh movie?
2.
No.
Yeah. Oh no, is in
Oh
it.
god.
2 Smosh movies. Well, I mean, one of them Smosh the movie. The other one's just called Ghostmates, and it's them, and they're the main characters. So it's a Smosh movie.
Right.
Anyway,
Yeah. No
What's our
thanks.
next piece of news?
Tron 3 is happening. This happened this past week.
See, I can sit down on this because I hate Tron Legacy.
I've never watched anything Tron.
I like Tron Legacy, except for some parts of it.
Damn.
Oh, I like we've got the
We've got the trifecta here.
yeah. So we got hate, never seen it, and liked it.
Yeah.
Just go
I
up.
think I am completely biased in the fact that Tron Legacy brought back Daft Punk out of their hiatus, and that just got me very excited. And the fact that they were in the film as well.
When I saw Tron Legacy, I was in the age group they were hoping just to get a hold of, and they didn't get a hold of me.
Yeah.
Not a big Daft Punk fan.
Not actually, no.
There we go. Problem solved.
Jeff Bridges looked fucking awful in that movie.
Was the original one like 80s?
Yeah, Jeff Bridges in the original one. I think.
No.
I've seen the original one.
No. Jeff Bridges is not in the original one, I do not believe. But yeah, digitally de-aged Jeff Bridges. It was not like
Wasn't too
de-aging
great.
hadn't gotten to the point that it has now.
Yeah.
Jeff Bridges was in the original one.
Was he?
Yep.
There you go.
Does
Never
he-
second guess me again.
Does he just play the same character, but just
Yeah, no. That's why they de-aged him. That's why
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
he is in the
Tron Legacy is a sequel.
continuation? Yeah. That's what I
This
thought.
one
Not very
apparently is not. Tron 3 apparently is
Hold on a
not.
second. I just look over and
Yeah.
see one name.
Director Garth Davis.
No, the one before it.
Oh yeah, Jared Leto, who was attached. Fun little thing that happened today as well.
Does that mean he's going to start riding motorcycles around with glowing stuff all over it to get into character?
Jared Leto also
Probably.
tweeted and then deleted a tweet with sharing the possible title of the film, Tron Ares.
That's dumb. That's so dumb.
And it's not Ares spelt like the star sign. It's just Ares.
Dumb.
So it doesn't even look like a word.
So Ayers.
No, a res.
Ayers.
Because res and the Rizzler and all
Well, I'm
of
going to
that.
stand on my point and say that sounds dumb. So
Yeah.
I'll have the final say in that one, I think.
I think they're just trying to do something with Tron because Tron has a very good visual style, has a lot of nostalgia for a lot of people.
That's the only good
And-
thing about Tron, I reckon, the visual style. I mean, like,
Even I know the visuals like of
Yeah,
Tron.
exactly.
Like,
and the motorbikes are cool.
Yeah,
But
the,
GTA made them cool too.
the light cycles are great. But yeah, I would say I'm interested to see what happens. I think this is going to be a train wreck.
now, this next one.
A light
you
cycle wreck.
There's one more. There was one more thing.
Yeah.
Milan.
It's blind because Disney want the money.
That is true.
Now they
need-
want the money, but they could get more money. But this is an interesting thing that you've brought to us today.
Okay, so update from last week. We talked about Milan. We said that, hey, it's coming to Disney Plus at $30. That's American for what I know at the moment.
Yep.
So it could be more. It depends. We'll see what Disney want to do. But I'm not paying any. I'm here. I'm like, $30 is it. If they want more than $30, I'm
Australian.
yeah. I don't.
I'm not paying $50 to watch Milan.
I'm not paying $50 to watch Milan. Oh, hang on. Yeah, no, I would.
No.
Sorry, it's a new movie. It's
I wouldn't.
No, you should not
I
be
would
spending
chip
that much
in
money.
with everyone,
um.
but that's about it.
If all of us watched it together and we all chipped in $10, then I'd watch it.
So here's the thing with Milan is that I found out today that Milan, we announced last week that it's going to be coming out in theaters and also coming out in Disney Plus. The kicker is it's only coming out in theaters in places where Disney Plus isn't out.
and
Do you
where
know any of
theaters
those
are
sort
open.
of places?
China,
Okay.
I've hit a wall.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
You hit the wall. You hit the Great Wall.
Hit the wall. Yeah, so
I mean, that's a big demographic to release it in the movies for anyway.
Yeah.
especially seeing what the movie's about. But yeah, and I think, I don't know, this is going to be interesting because like we talked about last week, if this works out for Disney, they make a bit of money, then Black Widow
Might be the same.
probably going to come. I mean, it's the one Marvel movie to do it for.
Yeah.
Like, I'm guaranteed, Disney, if you're waiting till November 2nd, where America, then they're not slowing down, they're still, they're right here.
America will have a new election go past before they get their shit together.
America are just hoping that this becomes the flu. They have no.
They're literally, they're just going, everyone's going about their normal business at this
Exactly.
point. Just wear
some of them
some
wear
mask.
masks. That's it.
Just wear a
they've
mask
adapted.
and then you're fine.
They've adapted. This is not like Disney Marvel. Just maybe bite the bullet on this one.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So this, I mean, like I said, so here in Australia, because we have Disney Plus, I could be wrong. I really hope I'm wrong because I have a feeling I'm wrong, but it's what I've heard.
Yeah.
I've heard it. I've heard it from multiple places that.
That's fair. No, that's fair.
So, like us, the UK, America, we're all going to be not getting it in theaters, which is probably good for America. America, you don't need this one in theaters. You stay home on the couch and watch this one.
Yes, please do God stay at home.
Infect
and
your
watch it.
families, not other people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, which means we're probably going to have to. If to watch it, we're going to have to pay $30 upwards. Looking like at the
But
moment.
the other thing you did say
Yes.
was that it's not
It's not
just
rental.
a rent. Yeah.
It's not just a rental. You get if you pay the $30.
It's like unlocks it for you.
It unlocks it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, this
Perfect
is
way to put it.
huge for me because I do not understand why Disney, of all people, would have made this decision to not have it as a rental, not have it as like a $20 rental 48 hours.
I think it's good business though. I think it's
definitely
It's a bit more of an
people-
incentive.
More people are going to buy it.
yeah,
yeah.
it's definitely good in the sense of public opinion.
I wouldn't have paid $30 to rent Milan for 48 hours.
Because then, like,
But
then
I get
there's-
to keep it. If Milan's freaking good, we can find out if Milan's good. Hang on, you guys.
I hope
keep
so.
talking.
It's got
But yeah,
Jimmy
it's-
Wong in it.
It's literally like I think it's better than renting it because like, you know all those people like all these people that want to rewatch it but don't
Yeah.
want to pay for it again. Like,
But that's the thing that shocks me.
might as well
is
just
that
pay for it once.
Disney. I mean, I know that Disney don't need the money. Actually, no, they kind of do at the moment because their parks are absolutely running them under. But I'm so surprised that Disney aren't taking the opportunity to get more money out of people. As it confuses me. I am not against it. It
But I
just
think they're already
confuses
getting
me.
people to pay for Disney Plus. I feel like them just making it to be for rent wouldn't be a move.
Yeah, I think having it $30 as a rental would be mental.
Well,
if
yeah,
they had
that
it as a
is-
$15
Well,
rental,
what things are normally about like $6 to $10 to rent on PS4.
and that's yeah.
Yes. Oh wait. Well, hang on. I can sum this up real well. We're talking about just renting in general.
yeah.
So with if you like, you're renting, they always offer. With the way the movies work with rentals is that they go on rent. They like become available to rent the day they come out on physical.
Yeah.
But that's to rent though. They actually release movies about a week or two earlier on digital, but they're only to buy.
Yeah.
So
So you pay the full
you pay
$25.
full $25, $30 to buy them, or if you wait the 2 weeks for when they actually come out physically, you can rent them for about $7.
Yeah. And like if it's just to buy, then the $30 makes a little bit more sense.
But when COVID happened,
They
stuff
dropped the
like the
price.
Invisible Man, Emma,
Trolls World Tour.
Trolls World Tour, thank you, Scoob,
all those sort of
They all
things.
came out for $30 for rental 48 hours.
Oh, okay.
See, that's why I'm confused.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm honest. It is a good thing for public opinion.
Well, it is, and also the fact that it's only available to Disney Plus subscribers, so these people are already paying.
Yeah, that's my
for their
that
service.
was
That's
my
why
point,
I
yeah.
think. That's why I think they're
Just to buy outright.
it's going to be
And as we said, this is now like through Disney Plus and everything.
more incentive to keep Disney
There
Plus
is
as well.
there is nothing like there are no middlemen for Disney. It is Disney getting Disney's money with a Disney
the
product.
thing is, the only
kind of annoyed that. Oh, also the reviews for Wonder Woman.
Milan.
The reviews for Milan are really good.
Oh, okay.
They're overwhelmingly good.
yeah, I'm keen to see Jimmy Wong, Freddie Wong's brother.
The thing is, the thing I don't want to see is, and like, I mean, to relate it to video games, them becoming pay to win. I don't want streaming services to kind of have half of their library unlocked unless you buy each film. It's
It's funny. HBO, no, one of them.
Someone already does this.
CBS Peacock. Peacock just came out in America, and
it
they
does-
have separate. They have more stages. They have like different
stages you can buy.
stages.
Yeah.
You can. Sorry, they have it for free where you don't have to pay anything, but you have ads, and about 80% of the library is locked. And then
So it's just
they have-
kind of the main titles
Yeah.
that would be there.
the main titles and like maybe 1 or 2 episodes of some series.
Okay, so it's sort of like more of a trial
It's more
thing.
of a trial incentive, but it's free. It's not available in Australia or anywhere else for all I know at the moment.
Yeah, then like the next tier, you unlock a little
Next
bit more.
tier, you unlock, I think, the whole catalog,
but still ads.
but you have ads.
and then the full.
Then the
top
last one
tiers,
is no ads, unlock all of the catalog.
Yeah.
So a lot of places are doing stuff like that now. Thank God Netflix don't. I'm good.
Netflix, Stan, Disney.
I'm not sure if Amazon. It's weird because I'm a $3.99 membership of Amazon Prime. I get everything. And
Yeah,
I only have. The only thing that happens is maybe one ad plays at the beginning of each thing I watch.
This is
That's at the
interesting.
beginning. It's not too bad. Then.
Yeah,
It's interesting with when I am going through Amazon, like they've got all of their stuff that's on Amazon Prime, and
Now
then
rentals.
it comes up with like stuff where you can rent them
because Amazon just introduced Australia and Amazon just introduced rentals as a big thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's now like another big thing that they're pushing. It's very interesting seeing the development of all the streaming services moving forward.
It's funny because Netflix is probably one of the ones I use the least of now. And Netflix original shows aren't the greatest. They used to be really good.
Yeah, no.
Because they used to be few and far between.
Yeah.
Now there's one.
Now
There was a lot more effort into them, and
They pump one out every
enough,
2 weeks.
The best Netflix things are the stuff they don't make. They acquire.
yeah.
Mm.
So like The Irishman. Actually, no, they made The Irishman.
Uncut Gems.
Yes,
That's the
Uncut
one
Gems.
we did talk about it last week, I think.
Yeah, they did
And
make
we
The
did- we
Irishman.
We mentioned it, yeah.
The miniseries. Yeah. So they did make that, which I have no incentive to go back and rewatch.
I've still never
It's
thought about watching it.
Not touching it.
it's real tough. Especially because Martin Scorsese, as Steph would say. They want you to watch it in one sitting. So thanks,
Nope.
Marty. No, yeah.
No, yeah. Alrighty. I think
no.
that's the end of the news.
End of the news.
There wasn't much today.
We got
Over 20 minutes in.
We got one. I know we
rambled
ended up
for a bit.
having a good discussion about some of that, and there was some rambling. But we got a movie trailer. Just I want to say yesterday or the day before.
A few days ago, yeah.
For a new film coming next year, Judas and the Black Messiah.
Based on a
see
true
it.
story.
It is the true story. It is of one Fred Hampton and the Black Panther Party of the 60s in the civil rights movement. It is rejoining together the duo from Get Out, Daniel Kaluuya and Lakeith Stanfield. And then it also stars Jesse Plemons and Ashton Sanders. I'm very excited for.
Huh.
I really like the trailer. I like the whole vibe they're going for. Jesse Plemons looks terrifying in whatever role that he's in. He
You've
plays
obviously had never seen Game Night, where he is horrifying.
okay.
I forget he's in Game Night.
He's so scary
creepy.
for the first half of that movie.
He's just creepy.
Is he now just typecast in creepy white
He's
guy?
great though in Game Night. He's the funniest. That
a
movie
good
is
movie.
such a good recent comedy where and so well made.
We went like there was a bulk of movies we kind of saw.
yeah,
Like it
I
was like
was
that.
so
Blockers, Loves that. Like we saw in like
Blockers was good too. That's
a great little time.
Game Night, man. That movie shocked me how well made it was. It wasn't just your like normally make funny comedies. It was like we're gonna do some really cool stuff with camera work and miniatures, and it was like whoa,
all the miniature sort of stuff.
this is not
cool.
a normal Jason Bateman comedy. Anyway, yeah, this other movie.
The one
Judas
we're
and the
meant
Black
to be talking
Messiah.
about.
Yes. I don't let trailers get me hyped anymore because I've been too disappointed in trailers a lot in my life. So I thought the trailer was solid. I thought it looks interesting. I thought I'm always a sucker for a true story. And yeah, that's
I'm
what
always a sucker for Daniel Kaluuya and Lakeith Stanfield. The two of them look excellent in this film.
There we go.
And we will see how that goes next year.
Indeed. Alrighty.
next year. I thought, is it next year?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's definitely not this year.
I don't know, man. I've seen some trailers come out and be like 2020. I'm just like, are you sure?
Yeah,
You
no,
sure
no,
about
no.
that?
Yeah, that ain't happening.
Speaking of which, New Mutants tickets have gone on sale, so
Hey, Tenet tickets and New Mutants tickets are
we're looking
out.
good. We're looking good,
We're
boys.
looking good.
Are we buying tickets?
To which one?
Both.
I'm not buying tickets. I don't pre-buy tickets anymore. No one's going out to movies now.
That's true. Yeah, we could just walk up.
Yeah. I went to the movies the other night. No one's in there.
Dude, holy shit! I just had a realization. We haven't had a review on the MMT channel in so long.
Excuse me. I reviewed. Okay, yeah, no. Well, because we don't go to screenings anymore.
Yeah, exactly. So
I wonder if we're ever going to go now. How will that happen?
I think the last review we did was for
Invisible Man.
Yep. I reckon you nailed that, Michael. I reckon
Yeah.
it was Invisible Man.
I was just trying to remember back.
yeah. So when Tenet and
Actually, they emailed Steph.
New
about
Mutants come
something
out.
not long ago, and they don't email. Since I messaged them saying put Steph's email in there as well, so we get 4 tickets. They don't email me anymore. Sorry.
Maybe to figure something out with that one.
Yes. Very annoyed about that. New Mutants definitely won't need to buy tickets before.
No.
Tenet probably will, actually, maybe, if we go opening night. Actually, I don't think people... I mean, are people...
I don't think people will probably... people might here in
Tenet,
SA.
It's fucking Tenet, though.
It'd just be people that like actually want to go
It
to
would
the
be-
movies. It's
It's
not just
long,
people
it's
that are
2.5
bored.
hours.
It would be big film buffs. It wouldn't be... You're a Joe Blow.
Yeah, it's not just people like, oh, let's
I
go
have
to
to
the
see that day off, though.
That's
So you
fair.
can get a haircut the next day.
I can't because my normal hairdresser won't be in town that day.
He has
your
to-
mum-
he has
mum's
to
out.
wait.
Yeah, mum's gone. They're in Kangaroo Island during that time.
Oh, bless. Well, I guess the buzz cut's happening.
I would just go to a barber and be like, do what you want.
Oh, bless.
Have fun.
I will pay him extra to buzz cut.
Damn straight.
I don't know. I feel
Damn
like
straight.
I'm not going to cut it though. I feel like I'm going to get them to trim it and style it, but I'm going to keep it long.
That's fair.
Hit us up on Patreon if you want to see Alex buzz cut his hair.
I'm not buzz cutting my hair.
Michael, what did you watch this week?
I watched Hush.
Hey, spooky.
I've never seen that.
It's like another slasher,
Yeah.
like an intruder sort of film.
So definitely what scares me.
Very true.
Don't
But the
like
whole
Oh, is that like what you can't do?
I can do it, but like that's the horror that's my favorite because that one scares me.
here's the
Aping
thing.
her.
The reason it's like reason for a name is the
She's dead.
chick is deaf.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry,
So
I
she-
jumped on you.
yeah, no,
I
that's
just
right.
remembered because she said it.
Yeah, so,
Literally, all I know is the guy in the mask and the beanie.
yeah. So like this dude, like she's deaf, and this dude just starts terrorizing her, and
Okay.
that's about it. She just tries to outsmart him in different ways. Like she has all her different like things to like alert her because she's deaf. Like
Okay, cool.
she has like big alarms that flash
Big,
and stuff.
bright flashing lights and stuff.
So yeah.
Cool. Fun fact: the guy who plays
Didn't play any music for you.
We need to find something.
Hirsch, the guy who plays the titular Hush. That's not what the character's called. He's just called Man. He's listed in IMDb and online
Yeah,
as
no,
Man.
fucking
John Gallagher Jr.
why am I blanking on the movie? Don't Breathe. Stephen Lang in that is just called Blind Man.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Did they never give him a character
Did
name?
not give him a character name.
Not in any of the props.
Nope.
Wow.
Just-
Okay.
He is just Blind Man.
That's fair. But yeah, I mean, it's just in the end, it's just kind of your typical cat and mouse sort of.
Just a cat and mouse game always starts the same.
Does it span across multiple days or is it one
It's
night?
one night.
Dunno.
It's one night from. I watched it like a couple of days. Yeah, it's just like one night because she's like a novelist, and she lives pretty far out, and yeah,
Spooky.
about it. So it's just him like terrorizing her and like
Yeah.
because he realizes she's deaf. He just tries to instead of just killing her straight away. He tries to
He
fuck
tries
with
to have
her.
some fun.
Is
Yeah.
it good?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Hey.
I
Yeah, that guy
enjoyed it.
deserves to die. You're an idiot. He's just an idiot. Why not just like if you're going to rob someone, is he robbing her house or is he just a psychopath?
I can't remember, but like he takes her phone and like he sneaks in, takes her phone because she's like on an iPad or something.
Yeah.
He like takes a photo of her and sends it to her, like that. All that sort of just like creepy, like taunting sort of shit.
So he's. I don't want to say the word, but it starts with a C and ends with a T.
Yes, that
Okay,
is.
cool.
That is that thing.
Yes.
But yeah,
I was trying to think of another word there. Start with a C and end with a T. Oh, bless.
it's a coconut.
Okay. Oh, there you go. Michael's got it.
Nailed that one, bud.
Good work.
I'm on it tonight.
He's on the ball. Watch out, lady.
It's all right. We won't have to
good
get
with
until
the
next year.
words.
It's only once a year that I'm on the ball.
Yeah.
But
This is,
yeah.
this is our special where Michael's at
You're not
top
one of
tier
our.
performance.
You're not a rover, are you?
All right. Yeah, that's
That's about it. Worth
about it.
watching.
yeah. I'd say give it a watch.
Did you get scared?
No,
Oh.
It's a tough boy now. We've trained him well.
I know exactly what I want to watch for the next one too.
Conjuring
Ooh.
2.
Are you going to tell us? Or?
You tell us?
It came out last year.
Ooh, okay. Alex, what came out last year that's a horror?
Have I seen it?
Yes.
Have you seen it?
No. That's why I'm going to watch it.
Yeah, I'd be mad if you watched it. Do you know if I saw it in theaters?
I believe so.
For those of you on the podcast, Alex is
Trying to
thinking
think.
Why can't I think of any horror movie that came out last year?
any
I
horror
don't.
movie.
I don't know if it's like
Avengers Endgame.
traditional like horror. I think it's a bit more of maybe a thriller. I don't know. Suspense. I
Yeah,
don't know.
you ramble on.
Mike, what else did you watch this week?
What else did I watch?
We're now just into what we've been watching.
Me.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah. You.
Oh,
Something else we do not have a jingle for.
you see, I was ready to jump in earlier when we were talking about like all the action heroes because I watched Jumanji
Hey.
again. I still haven't seen the newest one.
Oh, so you watched the...
Welcome to the Jungle.
Haven't you seen the new one?
Nah, not yet.
Oh, it's fine.
It's bad.
It's fine.
It's fine. Thanks.
Haven't you seen it? It's all right.
Doctor
Bless.
Sleep? Have you seen? Is that the one? Yeah. Okay, cool.
Ah, nice.
It's on Netflix, and I'm kind
Yeah.
of, so I watched the Shining. Not
Oh, poor Michael. You're gonna have to watch the not director's cut. Director's cut's much better. Doctor Sleep's great. Love Doctor Sleep.
Yeah. The only reason I didn't watch it this week is I didn't
long?
have time and it's 2.5 hours.
It's a long boy.
Director's cut 3 hours and it breaks everything up into chapters,
Huh.
which I love.
That would actually be very handy.
Shining though.
See, like, because I watched it Shining a while ago, and I didn't see Doctor Sleep with you.
I saw it by myself.
Yeah, and then like I saw it recently come out on Netflix, so I'm like, I'll jump on that one.
That and Ready Player One are two of my most fun theater experiences by myself.
Huh.
Ready Player One was sick.
Ready
Gotta
Player One.
say,
The first time.
when I eventually got around to watching Ready Player One, well after everyone else had watched it.
It's one of those movies you should have seen in the theaters.
I never want to watch it again though.
Really?
I think I wouldn't like it. I think I'd like it a lot less if I saw it again.
I still enjoy it.
I think the music's great. I love at the end where they play Twisted Sister.
Sisters, we're not going to take it. As he drives around the DeLorean.
Yeah, it's so cool.
It's so much nostalgia on screen at once.
Oh, yeah.
But it's
that's
all
why
the
I
movie.
watched
It's
it.
nostalgia. The movie.
Yeah,
it's
it is.
there's no.
Well,
it's not a great film.
Every time I've like talked about, I like the saying I watch it. It's just like I feel like every time I'm like, all I do is sit there and point out new things I see, and that's about it. Like,
It's Spielberg's big circle jerk.
I really like it.
he really liked it when he saw it.
Yeah,
last
when I
time.
saw it the first time. Doctor Strange though, whoa, that is a movie that they don't make.
Doctor
enough of
Strange?
now.
So-
Doctor Sleep.
No, tell me about the Benedict Cumberbatch one.
It's you know what? It's one of the pretty good Marvel origin stories.
It is.
It's not to the level of Iron Man 1, but not to the pit of despair as Captain Marvel.
Hey, that was a timing thing.
What?
If Captain Marvel came out like in the first phase of MCU,
Still would have been boring.
all right, you keep
It's just
thinking.
boring in general.
It's just boring movie.
Michael, what else you watch?
So, continue. I've been watching Community and Parks and Rec a bit more again.
Nice.
I
And
haven't watched Parks and Rec too.
the other one I'll talk about when
Ooh,
we
yeah, the other
all
one.
talk
Hang on.
about it.
Have you? What season you on Parks and Rec?
I'm still on season 2.
Can you
I
fucking
will-
move past season 2?
Yes.
Because I say my favorite character is Tom. That's to spare you the spoiler. That my favorite character is Ben.
All right. I will power through.
Ben and the Cones of Dunshire.
All right. I'll push through.
And Chris is great too.
just so I can
and
meet
Perkins.
these characters. I will talk about the other one, which I'm still not as far as you guys in.
Yes,
But we'll talk about that after.
I was the furthest, and now Alex has overtaken.
Braden, what have you
Very
watched?
clearly. I have only watched one other thing other than homework this week. Other than continuing to, I've been very slowly been going through Umbrella Academy. I think I only watched another episode, maybe episode and a half of Umbrella Academy season 2. But Alex and I, for uni this week, we watched a fun foreign film called Bicycle Thieves. It's a post-World War II film.
Wouldn't say fun.
It's not fun in the slightest. It's real depresso.
Oh,
This is a Italian film, so post-World War II Italy. Not a fun time.
best time to be an Italian.
Oh, fucking mate.
the one time you need Steph here, just give her a nudge.
Eh,
There we go. You just... There we go. Good Lord. Do you just want to keep that in the background a little bit quieter while we talk about Bicycle Thieves? What do you think about Bicycle Thieves, Alex? It's so loud.
it was funny. It won't be loud on there though. So
Yeah, no, funnily enough, that one is still loud on there.
Bicycle Thieves. This movie made me be like, you know what?
We have until the song stops.
Yeah, it's a long song.
I know, keep going.
It made me be like, you know what? I probably could watch more black and white movies. Not even like just foreign films, but like I'd probably watch more black and white movies.
I appreciate what this one did, where it was filmed out just on the street with random people.
Oh yeah.
Like
all those
it's
ones back then were like that.
uber real, like compared to the German expressionist.
Uber
cinema we
real.
watched before.
The new sub company from Uber Eats.
But yeah, it's sad.
it's a therapy company. You just hire therapists for hours, and they come in cars and they drive you around, and you're just like, these are all my problems, and they get real with you.
I was wondering where you were going.
They get
with
real.
that.
Stop. Get some fast food.
I was like, what the
Uber
fuck?
real.
How did you get to that from real?
It's the
But you spelt
it's
it
on
different.
the road therapy company.
My God,
we
I think
all
Alex,
need.
you've cracked it. That's it. Oh, well, that's it. Bicycle Thieves was great.
great.
Now,
Thank you for coming to my elevator pitch for Uber Real.
Get it off the ground,
you
Choppy.
can get. There's different tiers.
oh god,
You got your
depending on your
therapist.
subscription.
Depending on what you need help with.
Oh my god. Wait, depending on what you get help with, what you need help with, you get a different vehicle.
Yeah, a different vehicle and a different therapist.
Maybe
Like,
a bit more of a trained therapist.
like if a convict, like you know how some have to go to therapy for like because
Well, obviously that's not a prison bus.
If you're a court appointed, you get just a Toyota Camry.
A shitty Toyota Camry.
It's just an Uber.
Yeah, if you're just like
It's just an Uber with some
Yeah.
random Uber driver and you have to tell him your problems.
it's an Uber share. It's an Uber pool.
So people keep
With the
getting
other
off and
inmates.
off.
One therapist, 4 people go. But I don't know if the therapist is going to be the driver or there's going to be some dude driving and then in the back seat there's someone with a legal pad going.
I like to
No,
think.
surely they sit in the front seat, but the car's a bit modified, so the front seat's kind of turned to the side. So
Oh,
they
it's
can-
like the sci-fi movies.
I reckon we can nail this. This could be,
This could be a
there's a
thing.
lot of
There's a lot of
studying.
Oh, well, now we've got to cut this out of the show so that we can copyright it and everything. That's how that works, right?
This is it.
Let it be
Uber,
free.
Uber Real coming to you sometime soon.
If you need help, call us.
Cool. 1300699906.
Bless. We've all been
writing
watching
hotline.
Stupid. We've all been watching Umbrella Academy at different, like, we're all at different points of
So
it.
I watched it season 1 when it came out.
Yep,
I
same.
am now powering through
You
season
need
1
to do that
again.
with season 1. Especially the first 5 episodes. You need to really just...
So I'm up to
Move
episode
along with it.
7 now.
Very nice, very
So, yeah,
nice.
that's where I'm at.
I am in the first couple episodes of season 2 still. I need to just commit to finishing it.
And as always, Alex has beaten
Alex
everyone to
hadn't
it.
seen it. Alex hadn't watched it at all. And
You
you
still finished it before everyone.
watched season 1 and 2.
Yep.
Did you just power through it on the weekend?
Yep. On the weekend, I certainly just...
Now, as someone who had no connection to it before this week, what do you think?
Yeah.
Because we were talking about it a little bit before, and I was really interested hearing your
Well, I
opinion.
did have a connection to it before because I did try watching it when season 1 first came out.
Right.
And I got
you
up
got-
to episode 5 and then I went, not for me.
It's fair.
Or I wasn't that into it.
Yep.
And then after talking to a few people, one of my friends at uni was like, no. He goes, it gets better after season 5. Season 5.
Episode
Gets
5.
better after episode 5. So I was like, all right, I'll do it again. So I watched it from episode 1 again up to power through season 1, which was, honestly, I like season 1 better. I know I'm in the minority. But still season 1 was still very predictable to me. Can I spoil season 1?
We'll
Yeah.
say you can spoil season 1.
Okay,
Because
I'm not going to spoil
season
season 2.
1 has been out for, I think, 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 1 year. Came out a year. They're pumping these out.
Really? Only
Yeah,
last
it was
2019.
last year, yeah.
Oh my god.
It was the start of last year, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
early
because we
last
talked
year.
about it on the show, but we've been doing the show for 2 years. So
Yeah.
wow, we're
Anyway,
No, 'cause
yes,
even I
so-
thought about it. I was like, wait, 2019? Or-
anyway.
The big spoiler from season 1.
So while watching season 1, when they said Vanya had no powers, I was like, bullshit.
when the boyfriend rocks up, you get it.
Because Reginald, great name, first of all, Reginald Hargraves, such a dick.
Yeah.
He's an arsehole, and I knew if she didn't have powers, he wouldn't have kept her.
Yeah.
He would have just been like,
He knew something was up.
so.
The dude's a madman, but he still, like, he has understandable thoughts.
So I knew she had powers. Like, I didn't know what, like, obviously no one knew what they were,
Yeah.
but I knew she had them, and I knew she was probably the cause of the apocalypse. And I knew that her boyfriend
It was going to be either.
was going to be evil.
Like
I
the
knew
ones to push her.
As soon as he came on screen, I'm like, this dude's bad.
He's trying too hard to be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so...
And he has all these, like, weird little fucked up things that he does.
Yeah, and he just, I just knew he was.
Because the start of
sketch.
episode 7 is when you learn about him.
Yeah.
And it's just walks up and just conks him on the head. And he served 12 years.
Yeah.
It just pinpoints it right there.
So yeah, I knew he was evil, and yeah, that was season 1. So a bit predictable. Last half is a lot better, moves a lot faster. I liked Hazel and Cha-Cha and their dynamic. I thought the stuff though with Hazel with the lady,
The
donut lady. I
shop
thought it was
lady.
fine. I thought, okay, every time we cut back to it, I was just like,
It's a very random B plot.
I think it's just trying to
it's
show that
random.
they're still people, not just
Yeah.
killers. But that's
yeah,
they're doing
they
this
took,
job,
they
but
put
like,
so much time into it though.
yeah,
Yeah,
they
they
do
do.
really commit a lot to it, which is strange. But you know what?
I like.
The source material is very weird.
I don't think I've said this, but I like the main overall premise that one day in 1989, 43 women
gave birth.
gave birth when they weren't even pregnant when that day started. I like that premise a lot. It's a real solid premise. And,
Fuck yeah, Gerard Way.
And the only thing that annoyed me though was that I can't believe that we're 2 seasons in the show and they have not started to even focus on the fact that where are the other where are the other 30
kids?
odd
Yeah.
of these kids?
Yeah.
That's the most interesting part of the show to me. They haven't even touched on it yet. Oh no, they have not even touched on it yet.
No.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Safe goal.
Season 2 though. Man,
Before you get into season, who is your favorite from season 1?
I don't have a favorite. Some stuff happens. I think some of them are cool. I think, least favorite is Diego.
I agree with that.
The actor that plays him, gosh, he tries his heart out, but he's only got the one
It's a bit
face.
stoic.
Very stoic.
He gives off very Raphael vibes. He's the Raphael of
But
the
he's
group.
not as cool.
See,
He's not cool like Raphael.
I
throws
enjoy
knives.
Klaus.
Klaus is the
And
most.
you said it before. You like the
enjoyable.
Vietnam.
I like I said, I'll go into how I like things about them.
Yeah.
Like I like things that happen to them more, I should say. I found it really interesting that they just fun fact when I was watching, because I started this and then I was deep into Preacher at the same time. So when I started watching this, started carrying the briefcase, I'm like, was this a Preacher that the people were carrying around a briefcase with the Vietnam War in?
Yeah.
I was like, no, it's this. I thought it was really interesting how he gets sucked into the Vietnam War and he's there for a year and it like changes him and he comes back all fucked up.
Yeah.
More fucked up. I don't know. To me, watching Klaus is like watching the worst parts of Jesse Pinkman. Where
It's just
like,
the
stop.
psycho parks of.
No, it's just like every time he gets clean, you're like, good. Then it's just like, fuck off. Stop. How many times? Like that was a big problem with I had Breaking Bad and the
At this point is now just continuing to get back on drugs.
But moving on to season 2, my favorite character from season 1 is actually Luther, which is
I
big
do like
reason
Luther
why I don't
too.
like season 2.
Yeah.
I love the revelation in season 1 that where he finds out, and it happens twice, where he finds out that his dad didn't look at any of the information.
He was
Oh,
completely
yeah.
lied to.
From-
He just made him stay on the moon for
Just
4
kept
years.
him up there because he couldn't stand to bear the sight of what he did to him.
This is a very interesting thing for myself because I wasn't a huge fan of Luther. I liked his whole, the premise of his whole thing. The fact that he'd been lied to this whole time and he was off doing this work and he was still the person who believed in Mr. Hargreaves. But yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of Luther. But I can understand why, because that story element is amazing.
So yeah, Luther is my favorite, I would say. From season 1 though, 5's cool. I kind of, 5's cool in the sense that, did anyone else hear that?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
it's happened twice now, I think.
I don't know what that was.
Yeah. 5's cool in the sense that it's like it's a little kid and he's like talking to them like he's not a little kid.
Yeah,
and,
he's an old
it's a
man in a
gimmick.
kid's
Yeah.
body.
To me, that's just a gimmick, and I'm like, okay, I get why people like this.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't think it's that funny.
He definitely has moments.
He
though.
does have his
He does have
moments.
very funny moments. I do like 5.
I find him more just annoying, if anything.
Oh, yeah.
That's
can
his
be,
whole
yeah.
deal, though. His whole deal is he doesn't give a shit, and he's so
But
he keeps telling them off, and he keeps being angry with them.
I
because he's
just
old.
think he's an asshole.
Yeah, that's-
but not in the way that the show wants me to
Right.
think he is.
Gotcha.
Not oh, he's an asshole, it's funny. It's just I just think, no, dude, you're a dick and I don't like you.
Especially when he first comes back
Yeah.
in season 1. He's just off doing it, everything.
He's off doing his
Everyone's
own
just
shit.
trying to help him and all this sort of shit.
I think
Everyone's like, oh my God, my brother's back. And
Sorry.
he's like, I don't care.
Could not get down with it in Clueless, and there's another thing we watched that had it in there.
The stepsister.
Still weird. Sorry, Umbrella
Yeah,
Academy.
what, them kissing?
Yep,
Yeah.
I'm just like, nah, you guys are racist siblings, don't give a shit.
Yeah, I completely agree. Completely agree.
Anyway, so
Season 2.
Allison, I think, has got the coolest power. I want her power.
She definitely. I was having a discussion with this with some other friends this week as well, and 100% everyone agreed she has the most interesting power. And they
Vanya's power is
hardly.
pretty cool.
I mean,
She
yes,
manipulates sound waves and shit like that. That's
yes.
cool.
But yeah, the one that has seemingly the most potential is
Ben's my favorite too. Sorry, I gotta say
Ben
season
from
3.
season 2.
Season 3. 2. I want season 5.
I
I'm on
have,
season 3.
I have heard that Ben is in a lot more in season 2.
Yeah.
Ben's my favorite from season 2.
Yeah.
Let's talk about season 2.
Yes.
From what without
Off you go.
spoiling.
Without some spoilers, we'll have a
Season
quick
2
talk.
started off and I was like, all right, there's a lot of promise. I like it. They all come into the 60s. Some of them come at different times.
Yep.
So one may rock up in 61, then the last one may rock up in 63. So some of them actually have full lives. Like they've actually moved on.
They have new lives.
And have lives by the time. Like Klaus is the leader of a cult called Destiny's Children. And all of his teachings are just songs from 80s. Lyrics from 80s songs.
So good.
I'm pretty sure he throws in a TLC reference and then he throws in the Backstreet Boys reference later on. But yeah, that's Klaus. I thought that was on par for what Klaus...
It seems like what he would do back
Yep.
then. He would try to put himself in a position of power using his knowledge and his powers.
Allison is now a prominent voice in the black movement.
Yeah, the civil rights movement.
Yeah, civil rights movement. So yeah, I thought that's interesting too. I really like that part of season 2.
Playing in the history a bit more.
Yeah. Diego, he grew his hair out longer.
That's kind of his whole character arc. He's a bit
still
scruffy.
makes the same face.
He's scruffy.
Oh, and he's really hell bent on trying to stop a certain thing that happens that they know happens, like in history.
Yes.
Yeah.
A certain someone getting
Ah.
in a car
I know exactly.
From a grassy knoll.
on a grassy knoll, perhaps maybe a president. JFK, ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna.
I was going to say, from the moment you even alluded to it, it became the most obvious thing ever.
Oh, yes.
That's why we kept going. Luther now boxes for the mafia, and
He's a
I'm
big
missing
boy.
someone. He's always been a big boy.
He's a big boy.
And there's one more. Here's the other one. Who am
What's
I
5 up
forgetting?
to?
5. We follow 5.
Yep.
When he gets there. So
Then
he's up to not much.
He's not up to much because we're watching him learn about what everyone else has been up to.
Yeah. Oh, and Vanya's off doing Vanya things.
Yeah, there's whole stuff going on there that we don't want to spoil for people.
The problem with season 2 is it's hey, we're gonna do season 1 again, but in the 1960s. And after watching the whole season, it became very obvious what they were doing. And other than the cool side things they did with the characters, they introduced like the new Cha-Cha and Hazels, which I just thought were boring.
Yeah, so weren't definitely Cha-Cha and Hazel were much better.
Yeah. I liked them a lot more than the
They
new-
were very rich in character.
These 3 aren't. Not at all.
It's
They're
kind of they're
quite
there.
boring.
They're there, and that's
Yeah.
it.
Then it's weird. It's weird not to talk about spoilers, but I thought everyone's right when
I think
they
maybe
say.
next week
I
we
was gonna
might
say
do spoilers.
I should probably finish.
I think
by
everyone's
next
right
week,
with
so-
saying that the soundtrack is solid. I
Does
think
that have
it's
We Think We're Alone now?
It's got
No, the soundtrack is still a fucking bop.
It's got
I don't wanna watch
probably
it
the
anymore.
only version of Bad Guy I'll ever listen to.
Okay.
By Billie Eilish, but not sung by Billie Eilish. So I thought that was cool. They introduced a new character, which I liked up until her reveal because it was once again very obvious. Like I kind of the episode before the reveal, I was like, I know what happened. Then there's another reveal with her, and it became very obvious on another thing. Ben's my favorite character. I love Ben. They explore more of the Ben and Klaus, like what they can actually do. Because I think it's in season 1.
It's
that
towards
Ben
the end.
just knocks Klaus, and actually they realize that he could touch Klaus. And they also,
They interact a lot more.
I say, all right, it's a bit of a spoiler, But do you actually find out what happened to Ben at all?
No,
Okay.
They still leave that,
no, you don't.
Okay.
which is fun.
Yeah.
Just fun.
You see his funeral.
Okay. Baby steps.
Yeah,
You still get them all in their school outfits.
you find out why Ben is always with Klaus though. Like,
Okay.
you find out why Klaus can always see Ben.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I should
Other than that,
have most of it watched.
I
by next
understand why people like it. So I'm not like the show's the worst because I did sit and watch 2 full seasons of it.
so
week. It's
clearly,
just not for you.
no, it's
I
not
would
even
say-
not for you. There's parts of it that aren't for you.
Yeah, there's parts. Mainly season 2. The thing that annoyed me the most about season 2 was that it was just season 1 again. I want to see something different in the second season of a show. I don't want to just like
Sit through the same thing again.
I would have much rather of season 2 all been them figuring out how to get back to their prime timeline.
Yeah.
Not
Which is what I was expecting, to be honest.
not them trying to stop another apocalypse.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Again,
So,
it would be interesting to see what they do with a season 3.
yeah.
Did you watch much else, by the way?
Oh, Knives Out and Kill Bill.
There we go.
Very
Which-
nice.
Alrighty. Well,
Knives Out's great.
Michael chose homework.
I did, and I chose the doozy.
You did.
Absolute doozy.
People
I chose
talk
the
about it?
Fugitive.
Yes.
This
And
gets
what
talked
a
about a
movie.
This
lot.
gets referenced a lot in my favorite Simpsons reference.
Literally got referenced in the community episode I watched today too.
Damn straight.
You can kill my wife. I don't care.
Tell you what, the dynamic between Harrison Ford and Tommy Lee Jones, fucking great.
Big oft.
Big oft indeed, Michael. These, God.
To the
Damn.
plot, or
Anything.
anything.
All of it.
My only problem with this film is that I'm gonna say it first because we get negatives out of the way first. So I thought it ran a little too long at the end. I thought we could have trimmed up a couple minutes and
And here's the thing. Like I paid attention to a fair amount of the movie, but
Yeah.
I was doing some uni work that I had to do for today.
Yep.
So there was parts that I missed. So I didn't feel the length, mainly because like I was kind of every now and again I was just paying attention to the little bits I was doing. So this is definitely something I'm going to rewatch
I'm gonna rewatch it for
in the
sure.
in the next week. I'm going to rewatch
For
it.
sure.
I'm probably not going to rewatch it for a long time, mainly because this was one of the times in Braden's entire life where I just sat down and watched a movie. I think because I went to bed and I watched it, so I was just laying in bed watching it and I wasn't doing anything. So I was paying attention to everything that was going on. Harrison Ford in this, fucking great.
He's real good.
I was kind of sad when the beard went away. The beard.
I didn't like the beard.
Didn't you?
Nah.
Oh, I loved the beard.
Dude, I couldn't get into the beard. I was just like, I want to see clean shaven Harrison Ford. I want to see that Han Solo chin.
No,
We're just gonna have some stubble. That's
I
all.
was completely.
I want
bit
his
more of a
scar. I
Han.
want to see his scar.
I was complete. I didn't notice the scar until like later in the film, and I was like, "Holy shit, he's got a massive scar
That's
on
my
his chin."
favorite thing about Indiana Jones 3 is that they made when they did the opening with with River Phoenix playing young Indiana Jones, is that when he uses the whip for the first time, whips his chin here because Harrison
To try and
Ford got a
explain.
scar.
Oh my
To
god!
Do you know-
explain the scar.
Why does he have a scar?
I don't know. Mark Hamill's got scars because they had to give him that's why in the opening of Empire Strikes Back they had him get attacked by the Wampa.
He was in a car accident, I believe.
yeah. That's why they got
Mark Hamill.
Yes,
Yeah,
Mark
that's
Hamill.
why they made the Wampa attack
Attack
him
him.
so they can explain why he's got scars.
Scars. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I do like it when movies kind of.
I like it when they play a bit of Calvin Bowl with it and go, "Let's just put something in to try and explain it, so we'd have to do less work."
I did really enjoy this though.
I love the premise of this film. The premise of this film, the fact that it's just, hey, Harrison Ford's a doctor. And then his wife gets murdered.
And then he gets accused
and
of it.
Everything gets pinned on him. And he's sentenced to death after a year of his court case. He's sentenced to death by injection or something.
yeah, whatever it is.
I will say though, what I enjoyed most about this film, not most, but like one thing I love about this film, and so many films today don't do it, is that it just started and like it didn't have any setup. It was just
It's not like you meet all
like-
these characters.
Yeah, it wasn't. Oh, you meet him, you learn about him and his wife.
things- yeah.
Oh, you see that they're great together, and then she dies.
Yeah.
It was.
like, hey, this happens.
It was.
Yeah.
It
Character.
opens up with shots of the city and her getting attacked.
Yeah.
And dying, and then boom, straight into it, and then some flashbacks about at the gala. That
So
Yeah.
and then
for
it ended right where it needed to end too. I was like, thank God when that. Not that I was happy
When
that
they
it ended.
didn't keep going with
They don't go
showing
with
what happens.
this is how his life is now. Like they're like, a year later and he's off, even though he's still definitely go to jail for things because you can't point a gun at
a federal officer.
And a deputy marshal.
Something.
Yeah, he's something. He wasn't. He's not a cop. He's
Something like those
he's one of the.
Like just a federal agent sort of thing.
Yeah, you don't point a gun at a federal agent without something.
Oh, but Tommy Lee
You
Jones
don't
was
just
super chill dude.
you just straight up don't escape from
Yeah,
prison.
straight
and do
up.
that.
You don't. There's repercussions
Evade
for your
police, so to
actions.
speak.
Yeah.
So he's definitely getting charged with something.
With the prison escape bit as well. I love the fake out of it seeming like they've got him. They know where he is, and it actually ends up being the other guy who escaped when the bus crashed. But,
I thought that wasn't a fake out. I knew it was the other guy.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh no, I was like, oh shit, they got him, and then all of a sudden it turned around. And I was like, oh, it was the other guy. Now I'm trying to think in terms of order of what happens in the film. When they first introduce Tommy Lee Jones and his crew, they are just a charismatic bunch, aren't they?
Joe the police chief from
The Chicago police chief.
no, not the Chicago, but the police chief from Bad Boys 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Joe Pantanella or
Yeah.
he's right hand man.
Yeah.
Little guy. It says
He's hilarious.
yeah, he gets hit in the head with the thing at the end.
Oh god, yeah, that looked like a hurt.
I love him. He's great in Bad Boys, and he's great in this too. He's great in everything he does.
Yeah.
He's also great as Cyrus or Cypher from Matrix.
Cypher. You right there, Michael?
Yeah, it's a big yawn.
Big yawn. About ready for bed?
All right. So what else did we like?
I loved how, like, I don't watch a lot of like action movies per se. Like, I watch a lot of films with action in them,
But not just like straight up action.
Like
sort of.
this, watching it, I was like, this is a '90s action film.
I wouldn't say this wasn't action.
No, I mean,
isn't
there's
action.
parts of it, like all the chase sequences and stuff. They're very nice. He slips down a sewer drain and then he runs into. They're running through the
I wouldn't
tunnels.
consider this an action at all. I consider this more a thriller, a drama. This isn't then a just action film.
That
I wouldn't
tells
say
you,
straight up action.
that
no.
tells you how little action I watched then, because I thought this was an action film.
Nah, it's not nowhere near an action film. No, like Die Hard's an action film.
I just thought because there's so many chase scenes, but yeah,
I mean, it's a fair assumption to make, but
yeah. Yeah, I actually really fucking loved this film. I had a great time watching it. I thought every character was so fucking enjoyable, and their answers to situations were really fun. The fact that he ends up leading Tommy Lee Jones to solve his wife's murder was great. I absolutely loved how they're playing with like everything going. The fact that he's a doctor and he's still trying to be a doctor, and like he can't help but help the kid. And he's such a good guy, but he's also trying to.
He's just a good guy in a shit situation.
Yeah, and just everything that goes on like that, I was like, this is fun. This is fun. I like
Indeed.
this.
I'm really glad I chose this.
Yeah, no, this is one of those films that it's. I can't tell you how many times I've walked downstairs and my parents have been watching this because they claim it's always on TV. They're like The Fugitive would be on. Mum would be like, "Fuck again."
I feel like it definitely was on TV a lot.
I think it still is on TV a lot. And so everyone, a couple mates at uni watched it not long ago, and they telling me to watch it too. And this one lived up to the hype, definitely.
I agree.
I thought it was really strong. I really liked Tommy Lee Jones a lot. In particular, out of the two of them, I liked him the most.
Yeah, I think he's definitely he's so lovable because he comes up with such quick one-liners. And,
I was just rooting for him to win. I was
yeah.
just like,
Well, I mean, he is the good guy.
I was just like, I mean, there's no bad guy. I mean, the bad guy is the guy who killed his wife, but like, I just wanted Harrison. I was like, Harrison, you gotta get caught. I was
You gotta get caught.
I was like, every time Tommy Lee Jones was after him, I'm like, I'm going for Tommy Lee Jones here. Sorry.
I mean, like when he's chasing him through like the prison and stuff, it's like, I mean, you could get caught right now and you could still like explain to him everything that's going on, and you'd probably end up getting the guy.
I love the damn chase, even though Harrison Ford should be dead.
Oh yeah, that dude dead as disco.
And Like he Peter Panned off the thing.
Dude, all his one-liners like that fucking killed me.
My favorite though is I didn't kill my wife. I don't care. I don't care. I thought
Probably
that's
the most
awesome.
famous.
And
It's
then
the most
with
famous
when he
line.
pulls out the other gun and the camera cuts to the side, he pulls.
Oh
out the
my
gun like
god,
that.
that's so fucking like badass.
I was just like, this is cool. It's like, go Tommy. Of course you got an extra gun, you deputy marshal.
So what did you give it, Choppy?
4.5. 4.5. What did I give it? Untouchables. I think this is on par for me with the Untouchables. I think. No, the only thing that's got a 5 out of 5 so far is Labyrinth. So 4.5, pushing to a 5.
I also gave it 4.5.
I also gave it 4.5.
Pushing to a 5.
Fucking loved it. Alex, don't worry about the next film we're doing for homework topping that Labyrinth 5 because it definitely won't be up there. We've watched some good films this last couple of weeks, and I think we need a break. Ladies and gentlemen,
Shame on us.
shame on us. We've been watching too many good bits of cinema, some top quality shit. So it's time for some shit. Ladies and gentlemen, this week we are watching the star-studded cast inside Bill Murray. We are watching Osmosis Jones. You guys haven't seen this film. I watched this back in the day.
How old is this movie?
This is as 2000s as it gets.
Oh, okay.
As in the main character is Chris.
How
Rock.
often do they update Netflix?
1 week from now. Oh,
It's got removed.
Oh, wah, wah.
What if I go into Netflix and delete it off their system, off their server?
Hack 'em.
Hack the mainframe.
Use my network security knowledge.
Yeah. So everyone's gonna get inside Bill Murray next week.
Oh boy, something I didn't think I was going to do.
Well, you tick it off the bucket list.
Thank God it goes through an hour and 35 minutes.
It's a kids' film. My God,
Why are
it's
we
not gonna be
watching-
2.5 hours.
Well then,
Oh fuck it! Next week I'm choosing Kangaroo Jack.
please, I'll happily watch Kangaroo Jack.
I love all
You
2
should,
minutes.
you should be happy because that was going to be my choice until I chose The Fugitive.
Oh really?
Yes.
Oh my God, that's
I've been
amazing.
meaning to choose it every time, and then I'd find something else other than that to
Yeah.
watch.
No, I'm gonna choose something excruciating. Fuck you guys.
Irishman.
Yeah, you know what? You sealed your fate there, Irishman.
No, don't.
Get ready for the week after the Irishman.
All right,
Can we split that into 3 segments?
3 weeks.
Nope, you gotta. Martin wants you to watch it in one big hit. You're gonna watch it in one big hit.
If you're watching us over on YouTube, chuck us a subscribe, give us a comment, give it a like and stuff. If you're listening to us on a podcast service of your choice, subscribe, follow, do whatever that service does. If it has reviews, leave a review. Let us know what you think. Hit us up over on the socials, over on Insta and Twitter and Facebook and shit. And with that, I'm Braden.
I'm Michael.
I'm Alex. We're out of here.